Having
Last
witnesses
question.
for the prosecution opens up potentially having witnesses for the defense, and Republicans have suggested they would like to call Hunter Biden. Are you, the managers, prepared for that?
Would you like to speak to that?
Let me say, we are prepared, but the relevant question is relevance. Is relevance. In any trial, you call witnesses who have information about the allegations, about the charges. The allegations, for which there's a mountain of evidence, are that the president betrayed his country by trying to extort the Ukraine by withholding $391 million in military aid that Congress had voted in order to get Ukraine to announce an investigation of a domestic political opponent. That's the allegation. Any witness who has information about whether that is true or not true is a relevant witness. Anybody like Hunter Biden who has no information about any of that is not a relevant witness. Any trial judge in this country would rule such a witness as irrelevant and inadmissible. If someone is accused of robbing a bank, witnesses who say we saw him run into the bank or we saw him someplace else are relevant. A witness who says he committed forgery on some other document is not relevant to the bank robbery charge. That's the distinction.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.